It's your girl Jazzy K with Super Tight TV. We want to thank everyone that's been watching. Hey, if you do us a favor and hit that subscribe button, also press the notification bell so you can be notified every time we drop a new video.
You're not tuned into something super tight. Puffin' something sticky, nigga, I roll through the light. Need to hear something real just to get me through the night. I'm looking for them jackets cause I know they looking shy. Know I'ma get some game tuned in with super tight, yeah. I get the low love from Big Bobo, from the front seat, not no photos.
Already, baby, what he do? It's your big dog, Bobo Luciano. I want to thank everybody again for tuning in to Super Tight TV. We're back, up your back, going smack, smack, smack. Just like that. Hope it feel good to you too, cause it damn sure feel good to me. I got my she ain't here today. Y'all thought I gonna, man, y'all you know, we doing an off day today. I gotta get my brother in the room and get him at the wood table and chop it up with him. So, you know, Jazzy K couldn't be here today. But this brother here, I've been knowing him since the late 90s.
Yes, sir.
It's been a minute, so that's like 20 plus years, yes, man.
Sir. Absolutely.
Shit, man. The man used to infiltrate my city.
Yeah, man.
In a good way. You know what I'm saying? And he was networking with my cousin Money Waters.
Yes, indeed. Absolutely.
And yeah, my man, when Money see this, he gonna lose his shit.
He gonna go crazy.
He gonna lose his shit. But say, man, I got Young Bleed in the house.
Hold up.
Hey, straight out that BR.
Yes, sir.
Straight out that boo.
Hey.
Man, tell the truth. How you doing, bro?
Oh, man, I can't be no better, man.
You looking good, got your fresh line.
Yeah, fresh face. Shout out to Mule back home, man, my neighborhood barber. You know what I mean? One of my you know, my homeboys for a long time, but man, he real sharp with that pen, man.
Damn. I see, you know, I ain't had to have no haircut in a long time.
Look.
I see these boys putting flames on niggas' hair and all kind of guns.
Look,
but he got you looking crispy.
They call, you know, they say, man, that's that Steve Harvey, man. I said, look, we went from the Tony Curtis to the Bleezer, man. You know, there's some new shit.
Yeah, tell Mr. Bleezy.
Yeah, sir, this the Bleezer right here, man. Get you one, man.
Tell that nigga to quit talking about this Steve Harvey. It's the Bleezy face.
The Bleezer, man. Come on, man.
Already, man.
Yeah, that part.
You been good, though?
Beautiful, man. Bless my big brother.
Family good?
Man, everything is everything.
You stay where you are. I'm going to sit there a little bit closer.
Yes, sir.
Already.
Everything is everything, man, you know.
And I want you know, my wife normally has a protocol where she goes all the way back. We want to go down through there so the family members can know Young Bleed.
Memory lane. Minute Riverton, man.
Yeah.
Back down memory lane. Let's
down
go.
memory
Talk to
lane.
That part.
So let's start at the beginning. Tell the folks where you from.
Born and raised, man, the bottom of South Baton Rouge, BR, Garfield Street, a corner turn, man. Shouts out to Carlos Tucker, G Block. G Street, man, you know what I mean? So all the way from the bottom on up, man.
Already.
Yeah.
So Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Yes, sir.
And tell the people about your family life. Was it two parent household, siblings, that type of thing?
In the beginning.
Okay.
I'm from the broken home syndrome, you know what I'm
Already.
saying?
A lot of us are.
Yeah, my mom and pops, my daddy, you know, probably was together the first maybe 11 years of marriage. I'm first born.
Yes.
My mother had 2 kids, you know. My mother, it's a significant thing about my mother and my pop and my evolution. I'm a 74 baby, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The day I was born, my mother had what's the word I could use? Well, you know, I'm gonna say it like this. The doctors approached her on this note, and my papa, and it was like she had a complicated pregnancy with me.
Okay.
We hear Pac say, man, I had 3 seconds of peace, then it was on ever since. I ain't had that 3 seconds. Rest in peace to Pac, man. He said I got Pac on my shirt. This Gemini season, y'all. 71, baby. 74, pound of love, man. Yeah, pound of blood. But saying that to say this, my mother had the choice of living or dying, me being her firstborn. When I was in the embryo, she read me Dr. Seuss. I had an uncle, you know what I mean, Warren Johnson, from South Baton Rouge on until he lived in Florida modern day now.
Yeah.
But he played all the African-centric instruments, in particular the drums, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
congos and bongos. You don't play nothing plugged up. You see what I'm saying?
Already.
So while I was inside, she reading me this Dr. Seuss thing. My uncle playing the drums, and she couldn't stand it because I could hear it from the inside. She said, I'll be flipping on her stomach and running her nuts. She couldn't stand him playing the drum.
Yeah.
So when they say rap is rhythm and poetry,
Yeah.
I tell them this, we celebrating the 50 years of hip-hop, y'all.
Yes, sir.
I just left Jackson, Mississippi a couple of years ago and reunited with Doug and Fresh. We go back to the Bronx in the beginning of what this is. But saying this about my mother, and shouts out to Asiatic Black out there, you know, Boo Rod seen it, we reconnected, yeah. So it was a beautiful kamikaze found a fact. But my mother had this proposition, you could live, we could save you or we could save your child. My mother was 17 years old, and she said, you know what, I lived enough life. I just turned 49 June 6th. So when I look back and my mother, oh man, remarkable life story. One of the greatest, my goddess on the planet. And she said, look, I lived enough life, I take my death, let my baby live. My mother's still here, y'all. She'll be 67 years old next month.
Amen. Amen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
there's nothing like losing your mama, man.
hey,
Hold on to her, baby.
You get one of them and one dad of mine. So when we talk about that, I grew my mom and my daddy. At a certain time in life, I had the broken home syndrome.
Yes.
Yeah, my name, Paul know what it is. My name was Total Darkness for a while. I still wear black lokes and khakis and beanies and all that type of thing. And I'm a light-skinned brother.
Yeah.
But in a dark world when you missing your papa.
Yeah.
A lot of us as sons miss our papa.
Yes.
And mother could only do so much. So I shouts out to my step-papa.
Yeah.
He was a man from the night war in New Orleans.
Okay.
So my dad and my papa and my mother still here. So far as my grading in the game, you know, I go back to mama making that choice. Papa was like, hey, man, look, save my wife, man. God damn it, I'm making another baby.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
My mama laid down for me when I come here, so I ain't get that 3 minutes apiece.
And mama said, no, let's have it.
Yeah, said, look, bring my baby up in here, man. Yeah. And took it across the head. So from that, yeah, my life sacrifice.
That's your love right
and
there.
what I became for is hip-hop and RAP on my mom and my uncle. I'm born this way.
That's real.
Yeah, I'm a year less. I'm born in 74, hip-hop's in 73, so that part.
Oh, you raised up in it?
Yeah, I was born in it.
Oh, yeah. You said born in it.
Yes, sir.
So, your other sibling, is that, that's your little brother or little sister?
My brother really actually from the concentration camp of really Lucky Knuckles, for everybody know Lucky Knuckles. You know, I mentioned him in a lot of raps. He on all my records, concentration camp into the Cardion family. My right hand man, you know, with the whole yada that mean. You know, Uncle P's in the building, man. So we stitch, man, long thread, man.
Yeah.
Look.
Yes, yeah, my boy Uncle Polly, baby.
Yeah, big brother, man. Big brother, little brother, man. Long ways all day. Me and him since Little League, man.
Yeah.
So Little League, baseball shit, you know, I'm born on Garfield Street.
Yeah.
It's murder blocks. Like anywhere else, ain't no black and whites in heaven. But I'm born on Garfield Street, Paul on the street before me, Grant Street.
Okay.
We went to different elementary school, but we played for the same elementary.
Little League. Already.
So since a baby with him and his whole family, rest in peace to his mother.
Already.
And his papa. So we stitch, man, since baby, man. Yeah.
So his mic, turn him up a little bit. This is his mic right here. Yeah. That's cool.
Yes, sir.
So what high school did y'all go to out there? We want to give props to the high school.
Definitely, man. I went to 2 different high schools. Later in life, I say I was raised up 2 times. With Gaudier Lane being the bridge. My mother, in an effort of giving us a better life after the break apart with my papa.
Yeah.
She tried to, my step-papa come along, and what they did was aim at a better situation from the gutter, but beautiful gutter that we come from.
Yeah.
So Gaudier Lane was a place, you go to Gaudier Lane right now, it's Mexico City. It was Compton first and that part, you know, over time. But at the time, my brothers will tell you, y'all remember when it was just the LSU bus went through there, none but white folks, LSU students. It was made to be that, a different kind of like midlife. Me and my pop say this all the time now. It used to be 3 levels to life. Rich, middle class, and poor. That was an aim toward the middle class. But now, as you know what I'm saying,
that's real.
It's just like Compton. You know what I mean? Yeah, that part. So
It changed. How long do you think it took it to change like that?
in them 80s, man.
80s took it over.
I'm a 70s baby, so we come from that whole Reaganomics crack up. You know what I mean? We grew into that evolution where we remember a time of Fat Albert, Charlie Brown, the cartoon, and just to be here to watch the world change in a fast time. So I say I grew up twice. I'm from South Baton Rouge to the east side of Mayfair. Shouts out to the whole Mayfair, east side and the north. And we used to have to fight about that. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean? So about 11 years old, 85, you know, I'm in the east side. So, you know, in that sense of the word, you know, it gave me that kind of balance for the city and throughout, and I got family everywhere in the city. So, you know, from the bottom and the top of my neighborhood, it break down. We say this here versus the Crip and the Blood thing without the ragging, and that didn't trickle down, and it been rooted. We was just riding, talking about that. But it's more like hood bank. We all black people, you know what I mean? Black, and we had white folks in our neighborhood, Italians, you name it. But you know who from your neighborhood, the way he walk, talk, wear his shirt, you see what I'm saying? Without the rag, we knew the Parktown, we knew Glen Oaks, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All that was like that. But Guardia Lane, what they call G Lane now, murder block, body for body every day. I remember when we was egging houses and throwing rocks against kids.
Now they shooting
Before
it up.
now they shooting it up.
With assault rifles.
Right. So now, like I say, my pops used to say, hey, man, you know, it's 3 levels of life. Rich, middle class, and poor. He said, nah, it ain't even a middle class no more. You're rich or you're poor, man.
That's real.
Yeah, so, you know, back to them roots, that part.
So what age, well, that's a crazy question. Because I heard you talking, I was about to say, what age?
Yo.
Feel me what I'm about to say.
I'm going with you.
Did the music start coming into your life? And the embryo.
Yeah, real talk.
And
See, about 4 or 5 years old, I could play a whole drum set on my uncle.
Damn.
He put me on his lap.
Yes.
When that come, he couldn't wait for me to get out of my mother.
Yes.
And on his laps. I got pictures. McKinley Head Start 4 years old. I'm playing the congas and bongos. I used to have baby bongos and that, play that on a poach.
Already.
My homeboys and brothers in the neighborhood, you knew I used to beat on the wood. When you said the wood tape, we had the wood post. You know, we just shoot marbles in the alleyway, man.
Huh.
You see what I'm
saying?
saying?
They don't know nothing about shooting marbles.
Beat on the wood, and just since I was little, I had a Charlie Brown lick piano. When you look at Charlie Brown, he's sitting on the ground.
Yes.
I had that and lit baby bongos. So my whole life been this music.
Already.
Thing on
When did you start writing?
I started writing officially 1983, 4th grade, 9 years old.
Okay.
That part, I could freestyle about 82.
Yes.
I had to learn. I had a poetry teacher that taught me how I am. My mother wrote poetry, aunts, uncles. My whole family was musically inclined and divine. Yes. My grandmother was the president of Sweet Home Baptist Church on Buchanan Street. I sung in the choir. I was in the opera before I was 10 years old, the opera corner.
Damn, already.
I was learning as hip-hop was evolving, I was evolving with it.
Yeah.
When I heard...
Who was you listening to back then?
Look, when I heard Rest in Peace and we in Texas.
Yeah.
Wicked Cricket and Nucleus and Jam On It.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Around 82, 83, Run DMC evolved with that first self-titled album.
Yep.
And Rock Box used to be my favorite hip-hop song in the world.
Yeah.
Run and D, you know what I mean? But... I had a song, you know, I'm this type of guy. To hear new artists, you're going to hear that commercial record that come on. And, you know, I remember you since 89, when we first come out here. You always, with love to me, took care of me. But you're going to hear it to get your attention to any new artists, and they breaking records. You hear that, you know, if not the Radio House Party, wherever you get it from. Rockbox was the singer. The first rap, I want to say, other than the Sugar Hill Gang, perhaps that video on MTV for sure.
Yes.
I remember them times. But they had a song on that album called Wake Up. And as I'm learning poetry, I had to craft my poetry. Rest in peace, my auntie George Johnson. You know, used to write me a lot of poetry. My uncle James Johnson Jr., my granddaddy, you know, everything. My granddaddy was a blues man that played piano, man.
Yes.
World War II veteran. He had an old school partner named Harmonica Mold. My grandma used to fry fish on the weekend, play cards, and they getting down the house long for my time.
Already.
So I grew into granddad, and really from 74, 84, 85, he passed away. But before I forget, what I'm saying, man, trying not to lose my thought.
About the music when you start loving it, when you start writing it.
Right. So around this time, Ron them, my poetry teacher teaching us haiku poems, which is three lines.
Yeah.
Real short. So my auntie them and I got all this uncle them and I'm learning my penmanship. They had a poetry book going around to all the elementary schools in our section that was going to our state's capital. And what I did was listen to that run. My very first rap tape in the world was the Run DMC tape, 1983. My mama for my birthday take me to the record store. What you want? I want this Run DMC tape, mama. $10, whatever it was.
Yep.
Boys record store, Paul. Take me to Boys, get that tape. And I love sucker MCs, rock, everything.
Yeah.
Beginning to end. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to John Master Jack, True Life. But wake up. Something tapped into me. Ron said, when I woke up this morning, jumped out of my bed, I had some really fresh stuff going through my head. He was talking about how Melly Mel talked in the message. I'm from a ghetto.
That's what got me too, bro.
Yeah, and fucked up, if you could say that, environment. But it was a dream that if I could change the world, or Curtis Blow, if I ruled the world, those type of positive things. We was having a conversation on our way here, me and Uncle P, man, and just saying, you know, you are what you eat pretty much. Negativity gonna bring you down. You wanna hang around people. EPMD used to say, nigga, if you hang with 9 broke niggas, guess what you gonna be?
The 10th.
The 10th one. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So with that song, out of Rock Box being my favorite song, me getting the commercial world, I learned to look for the hardcore in the record. The world gonna like the A side, but I wanna know that carnage, that backroom boy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I recreated Wake Up in my own situation, my family and neighborhood situation.
A Southern way.
That part. and wrote that as a poem. And it was one of the poems that made this pamphlet that was in our state's capital. So I felt like this, if I could reach our state capital at 9 years old, imagine what I could do if I hang around and stay on this
Oh,
beat.
yeah.
So I've been writing since 1983.
Practice make perfect.
Yes, sir.
People don't realize that.
I just turned 49, so more than half of my life. So 10 years minus the 50 years, 40 years I've been on this pen, man. 40, 41.
So so you've been writing. When was the first time you decided to step into the studio and hit that booth?
1985, be 2 years later.
Okay. You're a young dude.
We're 11 years old.
Already.
I've been recording since 11.
Who hooked you up with that? I mean, you had to be an older person.
I had a homeboy, man. Like I said, we from the bottom and the top. My great-grandmother moved to the top around that time, but she was right off Garfield Street. We lived in 4 shotgun houses. My great-grandmother, my mom and daddy house when they married, and 2 of the neighbors, neighborhood neighbors, you know what I mean? But when my grandma Goldie moved from the bottom to the top, I go stand at the top with her for the summer, me and my little brother, that type of thing. And we got cousins in them projects, 16th, 17th Street projects, you know, the birthplace of Tyrus Thomas. If you remember Tyrus Thomas from the Chicago Bulls.
I remember that name.
And LSU, yeah, that's my young cousin, you know. He's 6 foot, a baby Bigfoot, you know what I mean? But in those projects for those in our city. So I go to the top. And young, I had that sound mind, musically inclined. My older cousin, they knew what time it was with me.
Yeah.
Other cats used to say, man, what's wrong with your little cousin, man? Is he retarded? So I walk through the projects with my head like this here, and I hear music like I'm mixing on 2 turntables. I'm jamming while we walking to the corner store.
Yeah.
What's wrong with him, man? Nigga crazy? Nah, that nigga hear music all the time. So I had a homeboy that was light as me with hazel eyes, but the nigga name was Black. So Black said, you serious about that music? I said, yeah, man. He said, bro, I know an old guy in Glen Oaks. You know what I mean? Another area in Baton Rouge. His name Tommy Jefferson. That got a home studio, bro. And if you serious, bro, this is number, this, that, and the other. So I rush off and tell my mother.
Yes.
Hey, look, whoop, it's a place I could record. But keeping in mind, my uncle had homeboys and bands and festivals he played in. He moved to Miami in the 80s. That taught me the drums. So Unc gone, a few other unks around. But as far as my sit on his lap and learn how to really put my hands on it, you know.
Yeah.
He had left. So later on, I see some of his partners that had studios in the hood that I wasn't aware of. So I went way outside the hood to Glen Oaks on the strength of my guy, Black, and started recording with Tommy Jefferson in 1985. Rest in peace, you know. Some things happened. But in time, so since 1985, I've been recording. I ain't never stopped recording ever since.
C-Loc.
Yo, here we go.
Let's talk about C-Loc.
Yes, sir.
How did you meet brother C-Loc with the concentration camp?
Actually, man, we grew up together minus elementary school and preschool.
Okay, I figured
We're
that.
from the same neighborhood, but he went to different elementary schools than me.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Him and Paula went to the same school?
I want to say, Paul, y'all went to the same elementary, right? Pope.
Already.
Yeah, Pope. I went to University of Terrace and Highland Elementary.
Already.
Paul, I don't even, now that I think that, because he played after school at UT. So some kind of way we was on the same baseball team, but he go, excuse me, you went to UT for a little while. You transferred to UT, that's what that was.
Already.
Segregation, that's when they started segregating the schools during that time. That's how we ended up going to UT.
Okay, since elementary school, he telling me something new, because I never knew that. We always knew each other in the neighborhood.
From the hood.
Then, but Mo was close, because after school, baseball, Little League. But Loc, I didn't know till middle school.
Okay.
By this time, I moved from the neighborhood. It's 85.
Okay.
Right in this same evolution. I'm in the 6th grade, Kenilworth Middle. I meet Loc. Loc like a year older than me. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he was always, big brother, street brother. And we was cool, Yeah, if I was 11, he was 12.
Okay.
But I was freestyle battling since 82 on the
He already knew about you
playground.
rapping.
Right. So he was my DJ in middle school.
Okay.
That
okay.
part.
Okay.
But no turntable. We never did talent shows. That was just a room around the school. But really was my big homie.
Already.
And then we had some problems. Loc, and I don't take nothing from nobody. See this towel I got?
Yeah.
I watched him wrap this around his hand. In social studies, 7th grade, to not knock you out. If you fucked with him, and they gonna knock your ass out and put you to sleep. If you had a problem with me, if I talk to you and I'm talking to you like that at one time, this is how close we were. Say, bro, I went to the party, bro, how this happened? Bow, we gonna slap the fuck out you because you didn't. That's the love we grew from.
Yeah.
His mother and my mother went to high school together before we born.
Okay.
So we stitched without knowing we stitched.
Already.
So that type of thing, and
He was a knockout artist, huh?
yeah.
I love
and a
it.
cool, he ain't fuck with nobody. It was cool, it was a real nigga.
Yeah.
No doubt. You know what I mean? But that ain't what you wanted to cross at the time as a kid.
Yes.
I could tell you a million stories, and I'll tell you that on another day. But Paul, you know what it is. Since 5 years old, in middle school, our homies and family, they whooped the teachers, whooped 2 principals, they got to call the police, man.
Yeah.
Our middle school didn't have no windows. Huh, Paul? Kenilworth, I go around the country, and everybody else say, bro, y'all, it was like.
We got one up here like this too, D.A. Hussey.
D.A. Hussey.
Over there in Oak Cliff.
Now, unless you got PE outside for that first
You don't see the
semester,
sunlight.
man, you Dracula at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So, learning, what I learned in time, that certain level of darkness, it's like not giving a flower sunlight.
Mm.
So we was welcome to the terror zone when I was
really?
in middle school. Ambulances, you look back now, we 11, 12, and 13 years old, man.
Yeah.
We babies, so that type of shit, we grew into that world.
Yeah.
I'm rap battling on the lunch, fuck the lunch, I'm battling niggas, 2, 3 niggas, eating and he was one of the big homies that was right behind me, but that, he ain't just my big homie, my DJ, and we had street wars.
Yes.
If he'd come stay with me and my mom and them for the weekend in Mayfair, we had to fight the Mayfair niggas. We were from South Baton Rouge.
Okay.
It wasn't accepted. And eventually, it's all love nowadays, but that type of stitch, when you
really?
ask about Loc,
Already.
to where we at 9, that's a different story. But eventually, we grew up streetwise and otherwise, we'll formulate the concentration camp. He had his label, but I was really putting tapes out.
Okay.
And I think he kind of got this a little confused. Loc, I'm going to say this for the record. I just said it. I've been recording since 85. You wasn't recording at all, big brother. True life. You was my DJ, and you wasn't even on this. I love you. But I'm going to tell the people the truth, man. That part, that's our true evolution. I don't get no money for that.
Already.
You see what I'm saying? So to let you know how deep we go back. Then eventually, I sold him a tape in Alaska Norms, white label tape. When I had tapes, I was on the radio, WXOK, man, before 94.1, man.
Already.
Yeah, that part. So later on, a year or so, I guess he was still evolving. We separated as teams.
Okay,
No
gotcha.
plex and none of that shit.
Just grew apart.
Yeah, we grew apart. Then we come back because I moved back to the neighborhood and had my own crib, 16, 17 or whatever, you know, tell you a million stories. So eventually, we run back across each other. We hustling and all that. He doing his thing, I'm doing mine. So, but you still, yeah, man, I'm still on this. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm working on Who's Gonna Ride.
Okay, yeah.
Start getting back together and bringing. We started reconnecting. And from that, you know, everything else evolved from C-Loc Records and eventually to the camp.
1998.
Yes, sir.
My balls in my word.
Oh, boy.
Let's talk about the recording process of that album.
Oh, we got to go back before 98, man.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, like 96, 97.
Okay, 96, 97. Well, it was released in 98.
Yeah, the balls in my word, the whole, but the whole, when you say the recording process.
Okay.
And I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna keep it at that. Quick briefing. We actually have been recording that record and just kind of pitching around since the first self-titled concentration camp compilation. You know what I mean? We finally did a record out to C-Loc Records. You know, he did like the Who's Gonna Ride record. He did the whatever record with Sucker. And it was two solo records. So as you know, we always evolving. A few other cats was coming around. Shouts out to Laylo, Happy Perez, Mac Manella, Javon.
Yeah.
And my brother Lucky Knuckles, and eventually Graw Nitty, Boo Rod Senior. We was evolving as a clique. So I said, man, we need a name that solidify all of us. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's just not C-Loc Records. Other than that, it was C-Loc everything. We was in support of Big Bro and all that type of thing. But I started to see the morph of that. So, you know, I'm a Dub C and a Mad Circle fan.
Already.
Rip, shouts out Dub C.
Come on,
rest
man.
in peace, Coolio, rest in peace.
You don't work, you don't eat, nigga.
You don't work, you don't eat.
Huh.
Believe it. So that part.
They don't know about that, dude.
Right. But you like how you was, you know, hipping me to your logo, the super tight. You were gonna remember this. That Mad Circle was an earth with in a barbed wire fence.
Yep.
So that looked like a concentration camp to me. So it really sprang from that.
Okay.
My evolution to how you do that there really sprang from King T. You know, Taz is my man's in real life. Shouts out to all the alcoholics.
Already, Taz.
You know what I mean? So when I'm saying, you remember the Act of Fool, King T, the sawed off pentagram pump, the Dayton's, the original Dayton's, and the Cadillac on the cover, man.
Dragging it home.
Yeah, dragging.
People, I try to tell my people about King T, man.
King T, man. Don't get the first Compton when you talk.
The funky piano. Nigga.
Yeah, the funky piano, man. Yeah.
I know about King T, man.
Yeah, they know Compton NWA, but we know Compton King T first.
Yes, first and foremost.
Mix Mouth the Spade and them niggas, man. The real OGs, and you know, nothing against his evolution. But that was my morph. LA, we call Louisiana baby LA. Yeah. But LA to LA to the Bay, man.
Already.
And then when you know your roots, American history. Me and Dad say, you know, shit, California and the South is more like cousins.
Yes.
We click, you know, Texas is the gateway to the West. And nothing against nobody else, that's just what the truth is.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and shouts out, I just was with Dougie Fresh. I love all the OGs. No, we ain't on the plex. It's love.
I would say you more like what you just said, the South.
Yes, sir.
Because Mississippi.
Yes, sir.
Louisiana, Texas, and Oklahoma.
Original old South.
Boy, they fed.
Yes, sir.
California.
Yes, sir.
I mean, that was the California rush.
Man.
You know what I mean? Those states.
Yes, sir.
We wasn't going for no gold. Not no brother.
The
we was
great
going for
migration.
Man, I think we was trying to get away from this racism.
South.
We was trying to get away from this racism,
right.
bro.
They say the only people stayed here, this is what I'm told, was too ignorant to leave. You know what I mean? Too scared and couldn't afford it.
I couldn't afford it, yeah.
But as soon as we got a chance, got the hell up out this South, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I often wonder why a lot of people stayed, like our ancestors and our parents and everything.
Ignorance.
Or lack of funds.
And lack of funds, yeah. Absolutely.
Or they could have saved up.
Yeah.
Could have been. Could have been ignorance.
Right. Well, the ignorant part is this. You could take my papa always tell me this here. Don't be the donkey chasing the cab. I was like, what the fuck? Donkeys don't go in the ground and eat. Hold up, I had to picture it. But picture a man on the back of a donkey. Yeah. A donkey is one of the most stubbornest animals on the planet. He ain't gonna move for shit. And if he grounded right there, I'm gonna move. I ain't worried about the real. I'm gonna stay right. I've been here so long. Like an old oak tree, ain't looking to go nowhere.
Yeah.
But he'll chase that carrot if you get on his back and take a fishing pole and put it right in front of his face. He'll spend his life thinking he gonna catch up with it. Gonna be the donkey chasing the carrot, man.
That's real.
That part.
That's a hard one.
Yes, sir.
So the concentration camp is forming.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Boo Rossi.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely.
Man.
And
Shout out to Happy Perez.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man, I mean, and everybody else in the concentration camp, man.
Definitely.
So y'all are doing the recording process.
Yeah.
How you do that there came out first.
Yeah, it's my first solo contribution to that concentration camp album. Everybody, other than supporting a C-Loc record and we featuring on his solo projects,
Yes.
everybody had the opportunity to make their own solo record.
Already.
And birth us as a clique.
Already.
Originally called The Fool, because when I was making the record off the King T act The Fool, then I
Already.
said, you know, when people hear it, they're going to say, man, that shit a fool. That's what I'm going to call it.
Oh.
And I really was going to sample the King T. You better get ready. And finna hack, trying to get to our watch.
Yeah.
But instead of sampling, I see it. You know what I mean? So that's your whole every time you hear that. Niggas know it's on the cool, but you know we about to act a fool. But that's the whole inspiration to that record.
Already.
Yeah, it's different ingredients and elements that make the literature.
Super tight exclusive.
Yes, sir. That part, the beat and everything.
Who did the track? Happy?
Me and Happy. Really,
Gotcha.
Paul in here, you know, and they debating this. And I love my brothers, man, but y'all get credit where credit due for I come, you know, I pull belts off, man. Don't get me twisted. Yeah. Paul know we spent $20. They ain't know nothing about Parliament and one of those funky things, man. I come from my pop and my uncle and them crates, man.
So let me tell you something.
Yeah,
let me tell you something. Hold on. I'm finna add on to what you're saying.
Yes, sir.
People don't realize we do now.
Yes, sir.
With the education that we have now.
Yes, sir.
But people, I told Steve B-Lo this.
Yeah, that's my man's too. Shouts out Steve B.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about him in a minute.
Brother.
People don't realize if an artist comes with his samples and has any kind of input while you're sitting there making that track, that's a co-producer.
That's a co-producer at the very least.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, because you didn't come up with the sample idea.
No.
And if I'm helping you change that hi-hat to this hi-hat or that snare to this snare, you know, that's co-producing.
Let me add.
And back then we just didn't know that.
Right.
Because we didn't know how to push the buttons.
How to push the buttons and how to write it in the paperwork. Colin know this shit.
Yeah. Oh, you giving them everything?
No, I played it. That's Public Enemy. My Uzi was a ton.
Yes.
And the rock steady from Aretha Franklin. I'm out the crates, man. I'm mixing the 70s with the hip hop drum. I'm a DJ nigga too since 12 years old.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I feel you now.
No, don't do that to me, man. Cause this man gonna tell you.
Cause he was there.
We did it on the apartment on the floor with no money. My cutty. Shouts out to Savage Sosa, Lil Gary. That's Mac Manetta and them cousin, man. I knew Mac Manetta love them. Y'all my little brothers, man.
Already.
I've been doing this since the 70s, baby. Come on, man. The time tell on you, man.
Yes.
Time tell on you, man.
All the time.
Yeah, that part. So you hear what I just...
Rock steady.
Without looking. My Uzi well turned drum, but with the rock, that's the rock steady. Earth, Wind, and Fire. Yeah, that's Earth, Wind, and Fire. No, that's Parliament. That's off the same one of the funky thing, but the I ain't gotta write it, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I gave Hap the credit because he helped me design. I didn't know the programming. I could beat on the wall and beatbox battle, man. I ain't go to school for this music.
So he did everything you said.
Yeah, I played the drums. We went by, I sent the record so they could hear the Parliament record. He played the bass line over it. Then he added that, he added his own thing. So if anybody I give credit to, either producing and co-producing. I'm the original producer because it's my brainchild. Me and him. Then Beats by the Pound enhanced. So I don't take nothing from nobody. That's just the true story, man. Y'all quit playing with me before I come talk about you, man. Y'all know what it is. That's why y'all say, come on, we ain't gonna get into that, Bobo. But we know, man. For you and I, you can tell the people, man. I'm gonna leave it at that. Don't hurt my mama's soul like that, man. That part. Oh, God.
When last time you seen him?
Hap. I saw Hap. I talked to Hap about a month ago on the gram, and we saw each other some years back at a South by Southwest.
Okay.
You know, and damn near cried with each other. But this the thing, man, we so stitched. You know what it mean, this, man. It ain't about money and girlfriend. Man, call me sometime, man. I ain't no part of nothing, ever. I ain't gave you a sandwich. Come on, man. Paul know I'm the bread and the thread because ain't nobody else was getting paid. I got the bag and broke it down with us.
Yeah.
Not low. I'm gonna keep it gully with you, Cuddy. All day. You know what it is, man. That part. I ain't gotta talk about it. Ain't no bragging rights in heaven, man. I ain't living for that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you the truth, man.
Truth, yes.
That's all. That's all I want. Don't play with me, man, while I'm here, man. I watch what people do the pock nip, and then when you're dead, niggas be scared to wipe their ass, Bobo. Rest in peace to Pimp.
Yes.
And talk all that shit when the nigga going, he was here, you was scared to talk to him. I'm the last of that, man.
Yeah.
Don't play with me. I'm gonna come talk to you. Ghost rock. Hey, man. Yeah. I'm gonna keep it neat and discreet, but that's my emotion. Cause I saw that happen. I got a song I'm doing right now called A Glass Coffin. These niggas treat you like Cinderella, you in the coffin. And they walking over you and kick, where we from in Baton Rouge, we say niggas pour dirt on you before you dead, man.
Dead. Yes, sir.
Yeah, come on, man. Anything anti that, you ain't on the guard side of thing, man. Yeah, man. Wipe your ass with it, man. Yeah. Trust that. Everything else is gravy. That's what I mean from that boy team, man. Yes, sir.
So how you do that there is out there rolling.
Yes, sir.
I'm talking about it's rolling.
Mm-hmm.
So much to the point it kissed Master P. Yeah. Talk about that.
Right. Well, you know, them being ahead of the fashions, you know, C-Loc Records and No Limit Records, you know, salute to my big brothers. They was more in cahoots with each other. They had the connection. I'm still in the back room with the boys and we working, you know. We making the digital dope shit, you know what I mean?
Yes. The label heads, they got together.
Right, they done got together. That record took off for me. Shouts out to my big brother Jewel Jackson in 94.1. We helped birth that radio station. I did him a special version. I'm stitch for stitch, man.
Yeah.
Me and Jewel had groups. When Jewel was playing commercials at the baseball radio station in Plaquemine in Port Island when I was a kid. So I had certain roots with the radio guys.
I read it.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes,
like how what you was doing here from the AM station to the
Oh no, that was FM.
Okay.
That was FM, baby.
Okay, 89.9.
89.3.
You know.
FM, baby.
Okay, yeah.
We was last on the FM dial.
Yes, sir. Look, but on the FM dial, I always start that because I think underground up. AM plus I want the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Whatever the popping AM station, where we was, it was WXOK.
Okay.
What it was, Paul? Q106 was our FM station.
Gotcha.
Then 94.1 birthed Jewel Jackson.
Okay.
Jewel was already my big dog. We had a group together. We used to make records and do talent shows. And shouts out to our homegirl, Katina King, out the Frog+More Project. She was our yo-yo, or MC Light. Her name was D-Light.
I read it.
What I was vicious on the mic young, she was my alter ego as a female.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and Jewel was more
Where's she
that
at
kind
now?
of guy. I hadn't talked to her in years. Me and Jewel just recently reconnected and we doing things. I got a documentary coming out. Shouts out to my cousin Frog for Picture Perfect studio. We shooting the Young Bleed documentary. So I'm finna bring all that to the table and let people know what the truth is.
That's gonna be dope.
But I'm looking for my home girl. She actually moved from Louisiana to Texas years ago. So, you know.
If y'all can find her.
Yeah, Katina King. Yeah,
Katina King, reach out.
MC Delight, man, way back then. but that kind of thing. So with Jewel being in that kind of position, gave me a catapult in the alley because I have already did my work with guys.
Gotcha.
So when we got in positions, I'm gonna call you like you call, like when I'm coming here, I'm gonna see you and my casa su casa the other way.
Yes, sir.
And that's just, you know, real niggas do real things, bro. And don't change. So that's how we say 10 plus years.
Yes.
I come out here in 04. We knew each other just in the past and 4 then, but Dallas became my second home in 04. November 2004, November 4th. I never forget because I spent the night in Denton County. Come on vacation and leave on probate. Welcome to Texas, man.
Welcome to Texas.
That part. So, yeah, my brother.
So when Master P got involved, what did they tell you? What was the words that were said?
Actually, Paul come to me and say, you know, P-Num, you know, want to do like a remix to this joint, you know what I mean? Couple of dollars, a possible trip to California, deal with Priority Records.
Okay.
Hey, man, I'm still working a day job, hustling in Baton Rouge.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Everything sound good.
I'm rolling some lime rocks one day in a wheelbarrow, nigga. Skinny nigga. And we still had the interlink beep.
Yeah.
My shoulders and my body felt light as a light. Something just lifted off me. Look at my beeper, this Paul. I barely go in the office, you know what I mean, and use the phone, definitely. Hey, bro, you want to go to California? Yeah, man, what's happening? Well, they been working on this. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I work 2 day job. Either construction in the daytime or this apartment complex with Webby. We know each other because he was a kid there when I was there. That's a different story. But daytime I do that, work at Pizza Hut at night, leave Pizza Hut and go to the studio and record a few record wake up all over again.
Yeah.
And
the rat wheel, the rat race.
Yeah, hustling, you know, in between. So Pete hit me like, hey man, woo. Yeah. So I go in the office. I never gave a job a 2-week notice. So that's how it happened.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, I've been working on y'all all my life. I'm gonna take a chance to go to California for the weekend. If it don't work out, I'll be back to work on Monday.
I'll be here Monday.
They wished me the best, and the rest was history.
Real.
I took a plane trip to California, man, and I never looked back.
Did that song went gold?
Well, what I want to say, the song is platinum, because you got to keep this in mind. It's on the Body soundtrack. When you say 98, the Body soundtrack is the summer of 97.
Oh, okay.
It's already cracking.
It's already cracking.
Yeah. So
you had to split sales.
Yeah. So when I drop, it's gold officially in 3 weeks. Because it ran from June.
Oh, nigga, that was
shot the video.
That was a song of the summer.
Yeah.
Come on,
the
man.
Body soundtrack.
Come
Body
on, bro.
movie, that type of that
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm a kid. I wake up 6 in the morning, man. It's 3 buses of bitches. A big ass yacht, yeah. Bentley right here, a little raft, because you know you can't bring the yacht to the beach. We in Malibu some fucking well, man. I'm still getting used to California. I don't want to. At first, I didn't smoke weed, cookies, all that shit. Hold up, man.
Yeah.
This 3 months after the death of Big, right around the corner.
Yeah.
6 months after the death of Pop. I'm 22 years old. I'm turning 23 in 97.
Yeah.
That's how I know it. Because that was like a birthday life gift for me.
Yeah.
June 6th. We in June right now. That's how it happened that many years ago. So it was mind-blowing. As a young nigga, I'm thinking this, man. Fuck that weed. I don't want no drink. Man, that's a suburban limousine, man. This shit fast. And you know, I'm from Louisiana, man.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. My mom used to kick me out of California as a kid because my homies would go out and get killed in the blood and crip shit in the 80s.
Yes.
My auntie and family out there. My mother wouldn't let me go 11, 12 years old. So 10 years later, when you're talking 12, I'm 22 now. And now I got the purpose, and everything is everything. Too Short is there. I just talked to Short recently.
Already.
I told him you were part of my christening, man, because I saw Short in Baton Rouge. He opened up for us one night. But while God saw fit, by the time I started going to Cali, Ant Banks had that sitting on something fat album. He upstairs working on his deal, shout downstairs, drinking up, doing whatever he was doing. I'm tell Paul, come in here and tell you the same shit. I said, nigga, that's Too Short. Short jumped in and laced me up a little bit, talked to him, and nothing but love. We got records together. He was just recently on the Rock the Bell station, the LL station, and he gave us a whole Louisiana day, y'all.
He got a show on there, right?
Yeah, that's what that is. And somebody, Jewel Jackson, called me. Said, everybody Shot on here talking about you. Everybody shout out to my homie Young Bleed. And the first song he played was the original How You Do That, the Act the Fool. And then I made my guys that I know, you know, shouts out to Juju out here. Yeah. I hear Juju and his manager, Poet, man, tell Shout, man, hey, what I'm looking for him.
Fam Life Juju.
Yeah, Fam Life
Juju. I really shout out to my brother.
Absolutely, our brother. And I done been in Atlanta with Shout, recording for Time and Money. Me, him, and Pimp was supposed to be on Time and Money, rest in peace to our brother. But Pimp, when I was going to Atlanta to fuck with Short, Pimp was coming back to Houston. We passed each other in slack. So that almost happened. The only Pimp C and Young Bleed record we got, y'all, and we had 1 million plans, is Bring the Noise. Pimp produced that, and you know it because you know the guitars and that's a Pimp track that was either for a 504 Boy record or a Mystica album. Me and Pimp talked about this in 06 and 07 before he passed. He said, I'm glad you got that record. You know, I was from the sign with UGK records. Yeah, so to the grave, man, that kind of shit.
That nigga was building the army, wasn't he?
Huh?
He was building the army, wasn't he?
Oh, man, untouchable.
C-Bo,
yeah.
MC8.
MC8, too. Hey, our guy, too. Yeah, man, they got our own connection, but I didn't know that. I knew with Bo, because me and Bo was out here together.
Oh, yeah, MC8 came through Dallas, and they had I don't know if A was going to do it.
Yeah.
But I know the conversation was being had.
That was lovely, man.
They recorded a song together.
Yeah, I ain't never
and lost
heard
the
that.
file. Oh.
You know, him and Bo was doing that album, Mike D and all that in Houston. around the All-Star weekend that time.
He got tracks with C-Bo?
Yeah, Bo got a few of them with Pimp. They made a few records.
The bald head nut.
Yeah, man. So that type of thing was happening when me and Bo was working on the record and Pimp came home. And he come to me like a real big brother and said, look, you know, hey, bro, Pimp want to do a record with me. And I let y'all do that and just put me on the record, goddamn.
Yes.
So Bo called me to Mike D house when I never met Mike D, but he had went to sleep by the time I got to the All-Star weekend. That's when me and Pimp reunited.
Mike D or Mike Dean?
Mike Dean.
Gotcha.
Dean. Yeah, Mike Dean. I'm saying Mike D, but I fuck with Mike D with Zero too.
Yeah.
Man. All family, man. You know, yeah, that's what we was working on, bro. And just unfortunately that happened in an untimely fucking way with Pimp, man. I cried 1,000 tears, my nigga.
Well, the industry would be shook up if that boy was still here.
I ain't tell you, bro.
The plans that he had, I mean, C-Bo especially.
Look.
You, C-Bo.
Right. I want to go to this shit for what we talking about right now with Pimp. When I came here, I say, man, you know where this picture come from?
Where that picture come
Let
from?
me take you all the way there. That's in Milwaukee.
Already.
At the clothes store with Pimp and King.
Shout out Pimp and King.
Pimp and King, Uncle Pimp, I called him. He kept me and Pimp had our own connection. Pimp, I had a homeboy that daddy was the sheriff of Crowley, Louisiana.
Yeah.
Nigga don't know Pimp from Crowley, man.
Pimp is from Crowley.
I had to go do my thing in Crowley. My daddy, you know, my partner daddy was the sheriff, but we didn't know in that time. I had to have old men in Baton Rouge say, bro, you know Chad? Max Manetta name is Chad. I got a lot of homeboys and street brothers named Chad.
Yo.
Yeah, I know what Chad talking about. Chad Butler, man. He's 60-year-old man. This before I got all the way on.
Yeah.
And we'll come do a show in Lake Charles and Lafayette. Pimp and Bun to send for me down the street. This before I'm on. I'm like, I got 40 niggas with me, so I guys can't do this.
Yeah.
So, man, we had a lot of aim. I'm going to say this for the record. This is exclusive for you, Bo.
Come on. Super tight exclusive.
When I did my own record, if I knew what I knew now, bro, and this is one of my regrets in life. Pimp say bleed. Nigga, I produce the whole record for you for 10 racks. I come to Atlanta, me, mama, and him would talk on the phone for years, but I never met Pimp face to face. So I'm on tour with Priority like 98 or so.
Yeah.
MJG doing the No More Glory shit. He's solo. Twister backstage, MJG, Thorough, all in this place in Atlanta.
Yeah.
I'm there passing through to do a few records. I got to be to Chattanooga the next morning. So while I'm back there fucking with MJG and them, Thorough and them, Twisting them, bring my big ass, my cousin, rest in peace, Freddie Glau. Head nerded up. We on some Hennessy, nigga bought us a gallon of Hennessy.
The gat.
We backstage, we chilling. And the nigga say, bro, please, Pimp wanna holler. Just say, what Pimp? It's when he was moving to Atlanta.
Yeah.
In Atlanta, backstage. They Pimp C. I said, nigga, you bullshit. Where Pimp at? You know, I saw Pimp. They got on some jean shorts. He looked like a Edna. Instead of how niggas, the Pimp in the colors, you know Pimp. That was your dog.
Yeah.
Dog. They got on some cut-off Levi jean shorts, a white T-shirt, and some specs looking like an educated thug nigga with the bald head.
Niggas used to wear polos.
And polo, yeah, all day.
Kind of look like college students, so the cops wouldn't pull us over.
Yeah, real shit.
Real studious.
Real shit. But this what he say to me. He say, please, man, what you doing, nigga? You know he talk. Come to the house, nigga. I got beats, sweets, freaks, and dro in the freezer. I say, fuck, Pimp, I gotta be to Chattanooga. I'm on this tour.
Yeah.
And I didn't get to go by the house. And he offered me, I was trying to put him on time and money.
Yeah.
With me and Too Short. And I was at the end of recording that record. But if I know what I know now, he called me way more to do that record than what he charged me to produce that record.
I bet.
So I miss things like that. Rest in peace to Chad, my nigga.
I had a situation like that as well.
Huh?
Yeah, we did you remember the album, the Big Al featuring Bobo had the Already on it. When he first heard that, he offered to do all the drums over.
Yes,
because that was all computer generated drums.
Yes, sir.
And he wanted my name to be on top.
Yeah.
And at that time, Big Al wasn't feeling that. So he said no to Pimp C. He said, y'all can use my name.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said no to Pimp C.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, that'll change the game.
Phenomenal brother, my brother.
Yeah, he said, I'll redo it free for you, Bobo.
Yeah. That kind of love.
Just the drums.
And that kind of talent.
Yeah, that sounded so familiar.
Yes, sir.
When you said that. Yeah, so I was one of the mishaps of.
Yeah, the time, you know, here today, one day you here, one day you
Come
gone.
on, man.
You talk about you in that song.
Yeah.
And rest in peace to 3-2 too. That was my
Man.
guy. It was funny.
That's my
When you
brother.
see that and how we talking, Bobo,
Yes.
the world get a mere glimpse.
Yeah.
But when you done know and you rock like this here, yeah, man,
It's different.
yeah, it's different.
That's why I tell my people when people say they knew him and try to come off like they really, really knew him. I said, well, you know, it's 365 days in a year.
Yes, sir.
And I understand that that's Pimp C.
Yes, sir.
And you spend 14 days with him out that whole year. That's a lot of days to you.
Yeah.
But it's 365 days in a year, my nigga.
Yeah, and several years.
And when I was seeing him multiple, you know what I'm saying? Every day
yes, sir.
for 2-3 years.
Yes,
and outside of them years, I mean, more than 14, you know what I'm saying? For sure. And I know a lot of niggas that they be out there on the internet and they doing these interviews and they like, oh man, I really knew Pimp. I really that was me and Pimp was best friend. Come on, bro.
We clout chasing, man.
Yeah, a lot of people clout chasing.
Yeah,
everybody know who Pimp best friend was.
Yes, sir.
Everybody know everything.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So anybody that's trying to elbow, but I don't say nothing to them because that's their truth.
Yeah, let them have it.
That's their truth. You know what I'm saying?
5 minutes of fame.
Oh yeah, let them have it.
Yes,
but everybody in the clique that was in the real clique. I mean, Pimp didn't never take you to Crowley to meet his grandmama.
Right, that part.
I've eaten dinner over there.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed.
So I've been over there 2-3 times.
Yes, sir. You in the family.
Yeah, so
Pimp
I don't.
dinner.
Yeah, so
yes, sir.
That's type of stuff I'm talking about.
Yeah, you know, I'm knowing before
cooking on the side of the house on a sand jack.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, if one thing y'all know about a Shreveport Avenue, after Sand Jack, no. Or Jimmy Johnson, no.
Yeah,
stop it.
Around,
stop it. But that's their truth.
Yes, sir.
I had to get that out like you had to get that up. You know,
right? Let them do what they do. Ain't in no competition. It ain't no pissing contest, man.
No,
for the world that need to know, the children and the able to tell the truth, man. That's all.
It's a lot of people like to get on these interviews for their popularity, and they'll say anything.
Part. Yeah, everybody can't. Corrupt told me this. Shouts out to the dog pound. Believe
Shout
everybody can't handle success.
They can't.
A mirror or a camera. No. it's crazy.
Especially if you're talking about somebody that's passed.
Yeah, right.
So it's like, it's my story. You got to believe it. You know what I'm saying? You can't go ask that person.
Hey, what Hitler said a long time ago, you tell a lie long enough, and
it becomes the truth.
It becomes the truth.
Yes. Master P took that song.
Yes,
how
sir.
you do that there.
Yeah, man.
You were able to get a situation from that.
Yeah.
Priority.
Deal with seven album situation, Bobo. Yeah.
Can you talk about that deal? I mean, it's late.
I mean,
did they put some money in your pocket? Did they?
Of course. You know what I mean? I say this for the record. I signed for over 6 figures, man, you know. In 1997, 22 years old, dream come true.
That's big.
Yeah.
Because you have to realize, I don't mean cut you off.
Yes, sir.
You remember that dream come true. People were signing for $25,000, $50,000, and that was a lot back then.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I know people.
And I didn't even know that part of it because I thought it was all the same thing.
No. You got a good deal.
Yes, sir. Thank God. Yeah, and thank P, you know, and thank Loc, you know, minus the other shit, man. So me, I'm baby to them.
Yes.
See what I'm saying? Y'all walk me in this shit, you know. True life. I'm studying the Bible at this time. I stay one with God. I'm reading Joseph dreams at the time. You know what I mean? And how his brothers sold him to the Egyptians from Egypt.
Come on now.
So that part, I walk into this type of thing. You see what I'm saying?
You think that's what's going on? That's what's going through your mind.
You know, from silver to platinum records.
Oh, yeah.
You got to keep in mind the body soundtrack is a platinum record. So when you ask, this was a gold. Platinum before gold. By the time I came, it was alley-oop, perfect alley-oop. 3 weeks, I'm certified gold. We talking 25 plus years later right now.
Yeah.
Now we talking 98. So, you know, all the breakdowns and the other shit, that's the dark side shit. So I'm a wide-eyed kid.
Oh, yeah. You young.
I'm young.
You say 22, 23?
Right.
Out there in California, wilding.
Wilding.
Yeah.
But really not wilding.
But I'm saying.
Grips on the ground, but it's, you know,
it's in your face.
It's in my face.
Shit, it's different than Louisiana.
Right. Yeah, so it's like, damn, oh shit, I can't just run. I can't call mom and run back. Like I'm out here.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of everything else, the ocean, man. What you gonna do now? Never. So, like choice of a lifetime. But Sam, to say this, my only regrets to that is I'm scheduled to do 7 albums.
Yeah.
I've been writing since a kid.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing 10, 20 years ahead. Oh, this next album gonna be this year. So I got my template laid out.
Yeah.
I was only able to display 2 of them before the fall of priority took place. So it was over priority head, my head.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
What they do with your contract?
Well, I'm recording my 3rd album, Vintage.
Yeah.
I went back independent with that. Shouts out to Selecto. Here's Mr. Johnny Phillips on down. They shuffle and they got to a freeze frame. But what I didn't want to do is wait around, be on the shelf.
Yeah.
That type of shit. So I asked them what they told me. As long as you, bleed, this shit is 90% business, 10% talent. As long as you happy, we happy. When you ain't happy, we can talk about negotiate some other thing.
Yeah.
And shouts out to Brian Turner, Howard Sadowski, kind of, Brian and Rob, that kind of shit. They honor their word and definitely, my man Dave, yeah, I'm a little tipsy, but I can't, I always talk about Dave, man. Goddamn shame on me. Oh man, Dave over there, man, at Priority, they honor their word. Dave was like the West Coast Rick Rubin to me.
Okay.
Stan Smith, toe up jeans, Adidas. That's the first man get me out the plane and bring me out there and bring me up the street.
Not Dave Myers, is it?
No, not Dave. Dave Weiner. There we go.
Dave Weiner. Okay.
Forgive me, Dave. That's been my motherfucker for life over there, over years. Dave pulled me out, showed me, hey, bro, bleed. This is real life. This what Biggie was killed. Oh, fuck. Yeah, there's a lot of stories, but sad to say this here, that happened. Yeah. I'm scheduled, my eyes wide open. I'm like, nigga, the next 7 years, I can lay on my life. I got wife, kids at the time, other kids, all this. I could stretch and trying to get out this shit I'm in. Then I get the phone call one day that they folded. I'm recording my 3rd album, Jimi Hendrix samples. Outkast supposed to be on it. Good in my album. I'm finna take it to, and all that. I had to go back independent. Now I don't have the sample rate money now, so now I gotta dumb back down and go back independent. And it been that kind of way for me. Other than the collabo, shouts out to my big brother Sebo, West Coast Mafia, Roy Jones Jr., Body Head, Rest in Peace to Magic. So a lot of constituents and brothers came along and aided me.
Keep your
back
flow
into the independent.
Yeah.
So that part, so that fast. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You standing on a beautiful carpet and they slide it from under your feet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what Stevie Wonder called Rocket Love. You took me 5 minutes, a mile outside of heaven, and you done drive me back to this cold world, man. So that part.
That's a scary feeling.
Man,
you never think about that. A major folding that's got major platinum hits.
Right.
I mean,
that's way over my head.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
So how's the relationship right now with Master P? Last time you spoke with him?
Man, to be honest, for the record, and I'm going to keep it family, we hadn't saw each other and talked to each other since 2018.
Okay.
You go to YouTube, on the tour, out of all the dates, they gave me that one date to come do one verse, man. See what I'm saying?
Yes.
And from there, AP, you watching the game, you come from the game, y'all grew me to this game.
Yeah.
I done told him personally, anything you need by me, bro, you done help me make more money than my dad has put together. I love you, respect you.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing if I bust my rap for you, nigga, and come on, man, I'm a true dog, my dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you and Lo got y'all thing, but man to man, I'm like Mandela. Me and your relationship is us, Bobo, not what Paul was saying nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, this man, I'm individual purpose. Now from that, call me, man.
Yeah.
It take me 18 years to call you.
You think him and Lo got a situation where it's not cordial?
I don't even know about that, and I'm not even interested in it.
Yeah, for real.
I never was. Once I meet you and shake your hand, hey, my brother.
Yeah.
Whatever your business is, that's your business with him, man.
Yeah.
I know a lot of street nigga killers,
but
dope
you know
dealers and all that.
how they do. A lot of niggas like to, you guilty by association.
Yeah, guilty by, but that's the whole thing. You see what I'm saying? That would separate God, Christ, and whoever else. God stand in heaven by himself because he ain't got time for the bullshit. The aliens don't come down here and play with you, man, because you can't fuck with my intelligence.
Yes.
You can come fuck with me. Know me for me, not what a nigga told you.
Yeah.
When you look at the end of the Malcolm X movie, all this shit people say, like we say with Pac now, I wouldn't have, you ain't never talked to this dude.
Yeah.
You ain't never walk with him, ate with him. What you say?
Yeah.
You ain't been to pimp grandma's house. Get off the boo-boo, man.
Get off that boo-boo shit.
Get out this sucker-ass shit,
A lot of niggas come out the woodwork when people pass away.
Cloud chasing, man.
Cloud
what
chasing.
Are you chasing? You still got to face God at the end of the day. If you don't believe that, life gonna show you, man. Yeah, that part, so I'm real life, man. When I see it's less than that, you can have style the way you ain't got. You can have that shit, man. I love you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, God bless you. But I ain't with the other shit, man.
That's real.
Yeah,
That's
that
real.
part.
We're gonna keep it positive.
Yes, indeed, all day.
Speaking of positivity, you know we at the old Texas table.
Yeah, that wood. Knock on
Got the
wood,
wood
man.
grave.
That part.
I know you're a New Orleans Saints fan.
Yeah, absolutely. That's all we got. See, y'all got a few teams. That's all we got, man. Yeah.
What you talking about? Y'all got the Pelicans?
Well, no, this what I'm saying. Y'all got how many football teams y'all got in Texas?
Oh, you mean Texas? I'm in Dallas though, bro.
Yeah, but I'm saying the whole Texas. You know, let me tell you something for Dallas.
Just two?
Let me give you the truth for what you asked me, and I'm glad you asked me that. I'm gonna say this for y'all, both of y'all from Dallas. You know, my first love of football, 1978 or 79, when I cut the TV on.
Dallas Cowboys, America's team.
Tony Dorsett, man. Number 33, man.
Damn,
99 yards, man. The Minnesota Vikings.
Yes.
Yeah. Then I
remember
grew into Walter Payton. But Tony Dorsett, my favorite team in the world, been the Dallas Cowboys before I was even on some Saints. I loved our team, and until the hurricane, we ain't never won. We'll get the wild card. Never been to the Super Bowl. One time they gave us a little taste of success. We always been a poverty when it comes to the rest of the country.
Y'all get that Super Bowl, though.
Look, 1 year, though. But let me tell you something. This is how I feel about this, y'all. What they say, 3 points for the nigga on the court, 3 points for the motherfucking in the car, $3 million for the nigga to call back. Now look at when we won the Super Bowl. Nobody ever think about this.
Right after the
Hurricane Katrina. The city was dead. You got to cover dirt over New Orleans. After that, man, it's too many dead bodies, the animals, people in jail. Old ladies, how you come back from that?
Super Bowl. You think they gave it to him?
If they'd have gave it to us twice, I might have thought twice. But we ain't, to have a undefeated, what niggas had an undefeated season?
Until they met the Cowboys that year.
Okay, but still, paper and politics, you hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You supposed to at least go back to the Super Bowl, even if we lose the second one.
Yeah.
In the next 3-5 years.
To make it realistic.
Yeah, to make it realistic. How you gonna beat the number one team and they don't show up at least the second runner? That ain't never made sense to me after Hurricane Katrina.
You think it was a setup?
9/11. Who won the Super Bowl? The Patriots. Did you see the color of the confetti?
Oh yeah.
Before I knew we
yeah,
were gonna win the game. Yeah.
That made it about America, didn't he?
Cam Newton was supposed to win too, right?
Yeah.
Untouchable. What's going on? Paper and politics, Mike.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I thought about that too.
Yeah, you look.
I thought about that too.
What you say is in your face.
I thought about that too.
What Pac said, don't look wrong, nigga. Hey, Mike.
It's so hard to. I used to think back then it was so hard to fix a game.
Yeah.
But now thinking,
hey,
all you need is the refs and the umps.
Hey, study your mob history. Arnold Rothstein to fix the World Series before we got here, man. Hey, paper and politics, man.
Ooh, the Saints. You think of so you saying? No, I ain't gonna say that.
Yeah.
The Saints got a Fugazi title.
Well, I believe.
Possible.
Yeah. I say
allegedly.
Allegedly.
Like Jazzy K would say. Allegedly.
Allegedly. I don't take nothing from the players, but the players got to play the game, right?
Yeah, and they could never get back.
They could never get back.
With Drew Brees. Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
With Sean Payton.
With Sean Payton. Come on, man.
That's why I didn't want Sean Payton in Dallas. I said, man, this motherfucker ain't did shit.
Yeah.
Motherfucker had Drew Brees, Hall of Fame quarterback for all them years and won one Super Bowl.
Yeah, how? No, not twice.
We got that right now with Mike McCarthy.
Man, getting the top 3 or something. Never again. 2 of them, I was ready to accept 2 and we can go home out there. Give it 2. We ain't never had it.
But they always putting y'all up there. Yeah. Ooh, the Saints gonna do this and the Saints gonna do that.
Don't believe
y'all got a new quarterback this year.
Yeah, look, you old school like me. Public Enemy. Shout out to Chuck D.
Chuck D, baby.
Don't believe the hype.
Don't believe the hype. Chuck D, one of my top 5 MCs.
The greatest, man. One of the guards of the game.
So absolutely. I need you to do me a favor. That I know it looks like a Dallas Cowboy star.
Yeah, I'm with that.
But it's positivity.
Yes, sir.
That's our Apollo stunt.
Look.
We supposed to do it at the beginning of the interview.
Yes,
we cannot let you leave without leaving some of your positivity with us.
Okay, well, I got to rub it like
a
the
DJ
tree.
scratch.
Oh, I keep it DJ. And look, I'm going to say this too for the record. Shouts out to our brother Reggie Swinton.
Yes.
That's my big dog. You know, that's family. And Victor Pittman. That played for the Cowboys, man.
Already?
Yeah. So, you know, I'm in love with y'all. You know, this is my second home, Dallas, y'all, for the record. I went to H-Town in the wrong time, and rest in peace to Fat Pat in 98. I tried to uproot, move to Texas like P and them with Sugar Land and all that. But there was too much the murder oil in the city after the death of Fat Pat. You know, I kind of left the city to let it simmer down. It ain't had nothing to do with me, and I ain't want to. You know, I'm gonna be right in the circle where I'm trying to get in.
Man, you. If Texas ain't your really second home, I don't know what it is. Look, it could have been California with your ass. Look, you stayed out there a lot.
That too. It's Stitch on Tukey, rest in peace. New Orleans on up. But my daddy, mama is buried in Houston. I got family from Houston. You know, you go around, you see certain things. Missouri City for sure. I got auntie and cousins in Missouri City right now. I've been there since way back.
Already.
Let me tell you the true story, and I'm gonna leave it at that. If I could think back, I told you the story of my mother. If I got any recollection of opening my eyes in life, I was in the back seat of my daddy deucing the quad as a baby. Had to be, if I could remember far, but I don't remember the hospital, all that. But I remember Houston and them tall ass buildings like King Kong. You look at the old King Kong, and you see the two buildings in New York, and you remember them two mountains. And far back as I could remember as a baby, if my eyes open for the first time, it's in Houston.
The Trasco Tower.
I knew one day, I'll be back in Houston. And that's how I've been ever since.
Oh, yeah.
True life, man.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Houston's my second home as well.
Yes, sir.
I put them, of course, Dallas is A.
Yes, sir.
Houston is B1, Port Arthur B2.
B2, that part. About, see, you coming this way, I'm coming your way.
Yeah, we gonna hit up in the middle.
In the middle, that part, my brother. Absolutely.
I catch y'all in Bay City.
Hey, that, yes, sir.
Baytown, I mean.
Baytown.
Yes.
Baytown, yes, sir.
So since all of that ripping and running,
yeah, man.
You been here in Dallas.
Yeah.
We hooked up with Money Waters in the clique.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about Money before we go.
Money?
Yes.
Man, look, let me tell y'all a true story about Money. Ain't nothing no gimmick, man. It's true life here. I met Money on some spot day touring or something me and Paula was doing. We some kind of way connected in Greenville, Mississippi, like true blues dude. I would call him Muddy Waters, and I'm like Baby Robert Johnson.
Yeah.
So I met Money, him, old man, and Redbone out here.
Yeah.
With Pookie.
Yeah.
You know, so we out there urban South. So we had a show together. Money come to me like a real nigga and say, brother, let me buy you a drink. Took me to the bar like old Blues Brother. We working on the album, y'all actually called Blues Brothers, because that's our true life.
Yes.
And took me from there, and he reminded me of Devin and C-Loc Green mixed together. Money Waters, man, we talking about Money. And he had us a drink, and he brought me to the truck, and let me let you hear something. He played that goddamn pimpy countrified ass So I, man. And I fell in love with his music ever since then. We've been brothers and been working and whipping our chemistry ever since. He became Corleone gang. Corleone family, you know, we birthed in Louisiana, but when I come to Texas, you know, my group of freelancing guys that inspired me, shouts out to Lava House, Free Man to Go, and, you know, Old Man Lou and all that kind of shit, you know what I'm saying? When I come out here, it was a few reasons I came out here, Pookie Lucci.
Yes.
I come out here like on a blank tour date and was in the club and heard Crook for Life in this motherfucker. We know about Houston from the outside like y'all know about New Orleans when you know about Baton Rouge. And I saw the same demographic.
Yeah.
And I was coming out here on a weekly, man, you know what I mean? So much, you know what I mean? Well, I go home, the old lady in the airport say, baby, you must have got family out here in Louisiana. Yes, man, because you're here every week. I come back home for a week, and they'll call me back out here. Yeah. Spend it with me, all kind of boys, and street boys, and other. I'm from the Cliff, the South, you name it. I'm on the slab 23 hours. I'm trying to do 2 hours setting, 7 to 9. I'll be there a little bit over the 9. I got to be at 9 to 11.
Yeah.
I caught a pistol case here, and what kept me out of trouble, God, grace and glory, man, the boys here. And the girls, too, kept me busy, kept money in my pocket, and they kept me out of other shit I could have been in. So Dallas became my second home.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, due to the spite of what was happening in H-Town. I all but purchased a house in H-Town. But I went off there, man, I got a headache. I tell this shit, and I ain't never said this to the world. I had a headache that was like I could hear a whistle in my head. The aura in that city when Fat Pat got killed, I couldn't find myself. I couldn't get confident. Like my uncle and them still out there now. Yeah. Two of my uncles worked for Rap a lot and all that. But I was at that, damn, man, I can't go talk to Scarface, Willie D, and them. They mind that this shit fucked up. And I ain't from out here. Nothing against me. Yeah. But for what I'm planning and trying to do, it's the wrong time.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that kind of shit. Yeah, so that part. So Texas is my love and sucker home, man, from H-Town to the D, man.
Man, me and you can go on and on and on and on and on and on.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Ken folks.
You got to come back.
But you know,
Next
anytime
time
I'm here.
Yeah, anytime you hear, let me know when you're coming.
Yes, sir.
And we're going to sit down at the wood tape, make this a regular thing.
Part 2.
Part 2?
Yeah, I'm right to slap.
Part 2, part 3, part 4. This your home, bro.
Yes, sir.
This got to be me and you.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? I'm getting this Baton Rouge connection, man.
Yes, sir.
And you got to lead the way.
Look, I say lead the wake and all. I studied a Loch Ness Monster. I lead
Question
the wake
though.
and all, man. Yeah.
I got one question though. The people want to know.
Yes, sir.
How did you come up with the name Young Bleed?
Right quick, man. This old dude here, my granddaddy, James Donald Good Bleed Johnson Sr.
Gotcha.
World War II veteran. I'm born on D-Day.
Oh,
True
really?
life, stitch for stitch. World War II, that's when Hitler ended. D-Day was the end of that war. My granddaddy was in that war. But in the street, he was a concrete layer, war veteran, did whatever he did as a man, but he was good to bleed. If he put these bitches on you, they called them good bleed in the street. So before he passed away, I knew my granddaddy looked like 100 years, but I really knew him from 74. When I'm born, he died 84, 85. He born that leap year. You see what I'm saying?
Yes,
my mama and daddy. So at a certain time of that breakup time, we started off talking about broken home syndrome. Granddaddy was my papa.
Gotcha.
Papa was a Rolling Stone, so old English, and I had he went blind. So I was the seeing eye dog for him, nigga. That the longest walk down the street. And Ray Charles, he played the piano. He was our Ray Charles.
Yeah.
So I spent a lot of time with him. Like Dr. Saber talk about his granddaddy kept him out of school sometimes.
Yes.
My grandmother went to work at 4, 5 in the morning. She was a maid from a kid up.
Yeah.
So she gone at 4, 5 in the morning. I'm staying over there now. Me and my little brother, my mama ain't there. He ain't going to school today.
That's what he say.
They give me this old English, this white poke, this Seagull gin, whoop, 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 hog maw, not hog maw, hog head cheese, nigga cracking, and we going back up the block, tobacco and all that, and they get to swag. He laced me and gave me what he can give me in life. I didn't know cataract and glaucoma and cirrhosis of the liver kill him. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Before he passed, 82, 83, hey, Papa, I know what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. I'm going to be a rapper and I'm going to own a record company. He said, you're going to make it, you're going to be able to do this. And he taught me one word that stick with me forever. And I had to learn how sufficient this is for him. He said, you got to learn to do one thing. What's that, Papa? See these? Listen.
Learn how to listen.
Important this was going to be to me. Headphones, microphones. My daddy was a truck driver with the walkie-talkie. Yeah. So when I tell nigga, don't play with me, I'm born for this shit, man. Yeah. So on my granddaddy bleed, I chip off the old block.
Gotcha. You the young bleed.
Yeah, young bleed.
Gotcha. That make a lot of sense.
Yes, sir.
You got some shout-outs, Pimpin'?
Oh, man, the whole Corleone family, the whole D-Up, man, Texas as a whole, Louisiana, the world for that matter. My big brother, Bobo, much love, respect, success, and God bless, man. It's been a long time coming, a long time in the making.
Yes.
Black American history, you know what I'm talking about? Chocolate genius, man. So
that's it, man.
Anytime I'm here, bro, my casa, su casa, when you in BR, wherever I'm at on the planet, you know, we gonna be continued. And like the man say, we short time today, we gonna pick up, so y'all stay tuned, man. Corleone founded Trapdoor Entertainment in the building. Shouts out to Bangin' 832 Radio in H-Town. You know, I'm on that twice a week.
Let them know how to get in touch with you on your social medias.
On trapdoorent.com, man, you can tap in with me. That's the official website. The Real Young Bleed on Instagram, at Real Young Bleed on Twitter, and on Facebook, the Young Bleed fan page, man. Other than that, man, Google me, reach out and touch somebody that knows somebody. We out here. You know what I mean?
We out here, baby. Say, man, I got my brother in the house. Man, it's been a long time.
Yes, sir.
We got an unreleased song. Me, you, and Ben and Ray.
Man, you know, and I ain't heard that since then.
I still have to bring it.
You sure right, man. Yeah. Next segment or so, whatever we need to do, Bobo.
Yeah, we need to put it out. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what the deal is. I just got the hard drive back.
Okay, beautiful.
That's been the problem.
Okay,
I just got the hard drive back. We got to break the hard drive open and pay to get it into today's technology.
Let's get it on.
You know, I got that whole album.
Yeah, let's go.
Ooh, let's go, baby.
Let's go.
Say, man, I got Young Bleed in the house. Man, straight out BR. A real super tight guest.
Know I'ma get some game tuned in with super tight, yeah. I get it all up from Big Bobo, from the front seat, not no photos.